Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hey, welcome everybody. Trying to do a shiny hunt for Zorua using the Dex Nav method. I definitely should have gone to the Pokemon Center before starting this chain, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do. Have you guys ever played any Pokemon games on the 3DS? It's one of my favorite consoles. Not to sound too childish, but had this one for a minute. Man. Let's see. Oh, appreciate the like. Thanks for that. And appreciate everybody stopping by. I know it's kind of late, but I was planning on doing a live stream earlier. But I kind of passed out. Hey, Joven. I'm not doing too bad. You know, I had a pretty long day at work. I was trying to hop on way earlier, but passed out a little bit. I'm just happy I was able to wake up and join everybody. Ah, ran away. Your night going well, Joven? Hey, Maxwell. This one is Alpha Sapphire. But I dig all the Pokemon games on the 3DS. Like X and Y was like really unique for what it was. I liked it. Also, each game kind of comes with its own fun, like shiny hunting method. Also, I'm like, oh, thanks, sweet. I appreciate it. Hope your night's going well. And dang, Joven, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, thanks for hanging out with me on one of your sleepless nights. And I've definitely been there too, man. It's I hope that whatever you're thinking about and racing through and processing, you find some peace with it. Oh, sweet, thanks. Have y'all done any shiny hunts? I don't know if I even really count shiny hunting in the new Switch games as too much of a shiny hunt. Some of the chances are pretty crazy. Like oh, thanks for the third like, sweet. That's nice of you. Hey, I appreciate any likes that are dropped, but I appreciate comments even more too. I like trying to make a connection even if it's online. It's cool getting to meet people from all different areas and walks of life. And like I was saying before, I was trying to hop out a little bit earlier just because normally I hop on maybe about 4 or 5 hours on earlier than this. But today I had a 11-hour shift accidentally, which I don't know how that necessarily works, but it did happen. I'd rather be playing 11 hours of Pokemon like that, but oh, finally, perfect. This is such a tedious shiny hunting method, just because if you walk at it too fast, it disappears and it breaks your chain, so it's kind of frustrating. Oh, nice Maxwell. Yeah, I my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red. Me and my cousins kind of passed around our Game Boy, so I got to borrow it. And yeah, X and Y is a lot of fun. I like the new Legends game, which is like a take on it, but it's a completely different beast, you know. And I appreciate that, sweet. I'll that's a whole mechanic of shiny hunting, the never giving up part, because there's some crazy, unfortunate odds. Like I'm doing a shiny Celebi hunt, and that is a 1 in 8,000 chance of being shiny. So it's a little daunting, but I'm here for it. And Maxwell, going back to like emulating games, there's a couple different ways that you can do it well for. Uh, I don't want to say cheap, but do it efficiently. Like there's the R4 cards if you have a DS. That's pretty cool. Modded 3DSs are a pretty good way to play too. Oh, thanks, sweet. I appreciate it. Like I said before, I just like making online connections and hanging out and chilling. More than anything, my channel's kind of my excuse to play some Pokemon and carve some time in the day to actually play. Oh man, Maxwell, that's such a difficult question to ask because I love how unique the 3DS games are, and not only style but also like how you can do your shiny hunts. Um, but that being said, the normal DS games like Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and then the that Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, so good. Um, Probably my favorite Pokemon game ever. well, where you should start is a completely different story. So I would say probably should start with playing Pokemon Soul Silver or Heart Gold, just because it's a remake of Gen 2 and it has two regions in it, so you get a little bit more bang for your buck in terms of regional variants. That being said, I think that the one of the best Pokemon games, like period, is Pokemon Black and White or Black and White 2. Um, Design, battle mechanics, like mm, it's such a vibe. Oh, nice, nice. But yeah, I'd say that if it's so hard for me to say which one's better. If I tell people like which era to hop in on, I'd say hop in on the DS era, and then if you like it, move to a 3DS era. Uh, but this is also coming from somebody who has had like a Game Boy and then got like remember getting my Game Boy SP from my godmother when it came out. So I'm kind of older with it. Yeah, they did release a decent amount on the 3DS. Well, that's not even like counting the virtual console games, because you know in on the 3DS they have a couple other games like I have the first gen and second gen games on here as well. So sweet. I gotta ask if you're still here. Do you? I'm guessing you watch anime since your profile picture is an anime character. Oh, this is taking forever to find another encounter. So Maxwell, with you having a Switch, have you do you have like a favorite Pokemon game on the Switch? Because they do have a lot of different like types of games and everything between the Legends games, Sword and Shield, and Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet's like a whole beast on itself. Hey, there you go, Maxwell. That's the way to do it. Oh, nice, Max. Do you have one that's like your favorite of the Switch games? And I actually have a viewer who uh, has one of those modded TI calculators and plays Crystal on it all the time during his philosophy class. Yeah, Legends Arceus is crazy. I really thought the addition of Alpha Pokemon was a really cool idea, but I also really enjoyed the catching mechanics. I was moving too slow or too fast, either one. Have you played Legends ZA yet? It really was a huge shift. I think Pokemon kind of woke up and they're like, hey, we need to make something that's also a little bit more challenging, not just for kids, even though it's a literal kids game. If you thought that was a shift, just wait until you try out the new Legends game. The battling mechanics are super unique and super fun. Oh, you got first aid, nice. And honestly, should be playing a lot more of that Legends game than I have. I've been just kind of consumed with shiny hunting on the 3DS for my live streams. I'm glad you're enjoying it though. It's a very fun game. I just love the fact that battling feels so refreshing and unique with everything, and I love the idea of getting more Mega Evolutions with the DLC. I mean, I hate to be that guy to be like, oh yes, give me more crap to pay for. Hey, well, apparently, Maxwell, they're going to be connecting it to Pokemon Home in February, I think. I think that's when Pokemon Day is going to be this year. But generally, they add it on Pokemon Day after the game's released. So hopefully, that's actually the case again with this, like it was with Scarlet and Violet. I do have a lot of shinies that I want to transfer into the game, especially now that there's the Mega Chimecho coming out. I got a shiny Chimecho that's waiting to be Mega Evolved. They do have some pretty unique Mega Evolutions in the game, though. The craziest thing is I think that the classic Mega Evolution that I was using, I used two Mega Evolutions constantly in the 3DS era. I used Mega Kangaskhan, which was just a lot of fun to play with, and then Mega Steelix. I think Mega Steelix is just going to be meta, like in general, just because of all the fairy types that people are using online, like Xerneas. But who knows? I'm more of a shiny hunter than a PvPer when it comes to Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong, I love battles, but if I'm hankering for some like really grindy hard battles, I'd probably head over to the Sun and Moon Battle Tree, or go super retro and try and go to the Battle Frontier or something like that, rather than do some online play. I've also heard that the new Legends game actually has a decent amount of hacking going on online, and that always takes a lot of the fun out of it. Hey, thanks, Small Dragon. Appreciate it. Hey, let's go. Thanks for saying hi and stopping by. I appreciate it. Do you guys have any favorite Mega Evolutions? And I will have to say, Maxwell, that I wasn't that big on Terra raids myself, but I loved Dynamax only because of the DLC in Sword and Shield. Yeah, I've been meaning to take a look at it and investigate it, but like I said, I haven't been playing the new Legends game as much as I'd like to, so. But that being said, I've been trying to grind out this shiny Zorua and trying to get to a place in my Ultra Sun, or sorry, Ultra Moon game where I can grab the Adrenaline Orb and start doing some other shiny hunts in that game as well. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to live streaming. I did I think it was a 3 or 4 hour live stream on the second or third day after the game came out. That's a pretty cool Mega Small Dragon. That's a good one. I uh I thought the design of Mega Victory Bell was so goofy when I first saw it. But I'm holding out hope that my boy Mimikyu will get a Mega form in the new DLC when it comes out. And I know they're going to be releasing it in waves, so hopefully he gets something spicy looking. Yep, I did get Legends EA. It's a lot of fun. I really like the battling mechanics of it and everything too. Oh, nice, Maxwell. Yeah, you know, like the 3DS era was like the first era where megas were introduced and everything. They got some wild looking ones. Like Mega Absol looks like such an emo, like definitely Hot Topic shopper, and I'm like definitely here for it. They definitely leaned into that design. What do you think about the what is it? Which one is it? The Electros get a new Mega. I'm a huge Electros fan as a Pokemon like period Pokemon line, uh, but I don't know how to feel about the dude swimming around with two ghosties next to him. I'm sure there's like a Pokédex lore reason for it, just like all the other Megas. But Maxwell, I think one cool design thing about the Megas is when they do Mega Evolve, they have so much power that they somehow accidentally hurt themselves with it. Like Mega Houndoom, he's got like super bright red claws. Apparently, that's because his claws turn into magma, which is insane, but pretty legit. Oh, if you guys got the new Legends game, did you get the mystery gift with Diancie yet? Oh my gosh, Tatsugiri with a mega form? That would be crazy. They would have to like do it on a sushimi plate or something crazy like that. That'd be kind of hilarious. AW Small Dragon. That's not too bad though. I think you've gotten farther than I did. Hey, and it's all good. There's the Ralts that you can still get. Hey, no problem, Maxwell. You can still get the Ralts with the Gardevoirite, and then you can also I love Mega Gardevoir. When I was playing in Pokemon card game tournaments, I used a Mega Gardevoir deck for a hot minute. Um, but yeah, they have the Diancie mystery gift going on too, so you can do a mission where you can get a Diancie. I don't know if it has a Mega Stone or not with it, but oh yeah, there. So Small Dragon and Maxwell. If you guys are into Pokemon cards, the deck I used was Mega Gardevoir from Generations, because they had a really beautiful print of the card where it had the shiny on there. Definitely worth the look up for the full arts if you want to see some beautiful Pokemon card artwork. Also, Small Dragon, I dig the Bender from Futurama profile pic. Huge fan of Futurama. Do you see any of the new season? I hate to sound like a boomer, but I will have to say that the I do love the old seasons a little bit better. But I'm still gonna eat up the new ones. Oh, nice! Sword and Shield is a lot of fun. There's a lot of great Pokemon introduced into that game. Still, low key thinking of doing a full metal alchemist run, just to see if I can get a shiny for each of the Alcremie forms. But that sounds like a lot of work, and just getting 8 Alcremies as shinies was kind of a headache. And yeah, I like the new season too. It's just there's just something about the first couple seasons uh, that just like completely hit different. But yeah, Sword and Shield was a lot of fun. And Small Dragon, you got some pretty good cards on if you started back in 2019, because that's when the tag team era of cards dropped and everything. Like, ooh, if you have a bunch of unopened packs of those, you'd be striking rich. it's Well, I mean, I'm glad that you were able to get into it from jumping from GBA all the way to the Switch era. I'm sure it definitely took you through for a learning curve, but at least they kept like the stats and the attack stats and stuff the same. Oh, that's too bad, Small Dragon. I'm sorry to hear that. What Pokemon was it that you got that was hacked? I really hope you didn't put it into your Pokemon Home account because that would be kind of tragic. I know they banned some accounts for doing that. Mm. So this is a Lillipup, I believe. Yep, Lillipup. I wouldn't mind another shiny one of these. I have a couple in home already, but none from the 3DS games. And Maxwell, going back to what you were saying, he, yeah, no, that's fair. You should have seen how crazy the learning curve was going from Gen 1 and 2 to the third gen with Ruby and Sapphire. I love the regional forms too, like especially like the regional birds. Like that design is so good. I love all of them. I don't really find a complaint with any of the three, and the shinies are perfect also. And the Galarian Zigzagoon, super cool looking. Same with the Galarian Weezing. But yeah, the learning curve for me was a little bit of a struggle bus when I was in elementary school to get from the Game Boy Color games to the Game Boy Advance games. Just because I had a hard time understanding the stat mechanics with EVs and IVs, and also basically one attack stat being all attacks to like the special attack and everything. I was like, what the heck? Oh, nice Small Dragon. That's a fun game. I've played Breath of the Wild on normal mode, and then I've also beat it in the New Game Plus mode where you just have to barrel roll and dodge everything, or it's game over. uh, that the Legend of Zelda games for the Switch are so good. My brother has Tears of the Kingdom, so I got to play a little bit of it, but I think I might just hold off until that one goes on flash sale or gets super cheap for me to end up playing it. I couldn't put down the Breath of the Wild though when it first came out and when I got it. Well, I actually didn't get it for a couple years after I got my Switch. But after I did get it, it was over. But it's hard to find a bad Legend of Zelda game, you know? That's definitely a good game to have a lot of hours in. Ocarina of Time's a lot of fun. Majora's Mask is a good time too. But I don't even want to think about which. I'm like, I'm not even sure what game I've spent the most hours in because I have played Skyrim. Uh, I've done a couple different Skyrim runs between my computer, my Switch, and when I had my PS4. Um, I literally played hundreds and hundreds of hours of that. Uh, Pokemon is a little ridiculous too. I've probably played way too much time playing Pokemon, but I love it. Uh, oh, and I was too slow to get that one. Dang, broke the chain. Yeah, Maxwell, that was really cool. The Annihilate evolution, pretty cool design. See, you say that, but I think it's over 100 hours of shiny hunting in what is it? Over 100 hours alone in my recent copy of Crystal, just shiny hunting. Yeah, it's hilarious. You know, Pokedex entries always have like little fun lore tidbits and everything too. I'm always here for it. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I have a whole bunch of hours on my Scarlet and Violet. I probably should eventually add up all the hours I have on my games. I have some spicy usernames that I made when I was in high school and or in college when on this one. So I'm gonna have to double check maybe off stream how many hours I got in there. But yeah, yeah, Maxwell, they definitely have some crazy ones like Drifloon and how it sometimes yoinks kids, or how Phantom is supposed to be uh like literally just a haunted stump. Like I'm here for it though. But Pokemon's a wild world. Did you guys see the leaks that came out about Pokemon? I think it was like earlier this year, like way earlier in the year. Some crazy stuff between lore Bible information and beta stuff got leaked in a huge hack of Nintendo. Whole world's crazy. Ooh, nice small dragon. Red Dead, all the Red Dead Redemption games are so great. I need to do a full playthrough of the newest one though. Hey Erie, good to see you. I'm glad to see you in chat. Sorry I'm streaming so early compared to how I normally am, or so late, I guess. Oh, Impidimp. You know, give me a description of a Pokemon. I'll generally try my best to remember of it. Yeah, Impidimp's a pretty cool Pokemon. When I played the Pokemon card game, I had the nickname Fairy Boy because I was using a Gardevoir deck, but I am a huge fan of fairy types. Like, probably my favorite Pokemon ever is Mimikyu. That one is so dope. Um, Impidimp is a lot of fun looking too. I'm a huge fan of, like, I'm pressed to find uh, a fairy type that I'm not a fan of. Like, even Klefki's design, like, chef's kiss right there too. Hey, hold on to that shiny Mimikyu, small dragon. I'm eventually gonna try and do an SOS chain hunt. Hey, no worries, Erie. I think I might. I'll probably hop off when this gets to the 300 point. I meant to hop on a lot earlier, but I kind of fell asleep on accident. But yeah, small dragon, you should hold on to that Mimikyu if you can. I have one in that I got in Sword and Shield, in my home, and then I eventually am gonna do a SOS hunt for it on. I'm not sure which one, either Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, whichever one has a better trainer ID. For me, it is 2:30 in the morning. Oh, nice, Maxwell. Yeah, I mean, the ones that they have in Legend ZA right now is they're pretty good. I mean, like I love Sylveon. Sylveon's a really cool Pokemon. I haven't used it at all in ZA yet. I don't. I yeah. The battling mechanic is just so different compared to what normal Pokemon battles have always been in the past. So it's hard to say what Pokemon, at least for me, would do better than another. Like I said, I think Mega Steelix is gonna wreck generally because I've heard Xerneas is pretty popular in online play. Um, Klefki might be a fun one to use. Uh, Florges. Florges is cool, but I feel like it's just that one. I would have to say if it didn't have the multicolored flowers and like the different forms, it would probably be like a low point for design wise for fairy type Pokemon. But that's my daily rant on fairy type Pokemon, you guys. I'll do one more check just in case. Deep Eddy. Yeah, I like the snout that he grows. It's a pretty cool looking design. All right, you guys. Well, Small Dragon, Erie, Maxwell, thanks for stopping by, you guys. It was great chit chatting for about 40 minutes and everything, but I'm gonna hop off. I gotta edit tomorrow's short and then pass out again because I am working all day again tomorrow. Today I somehow accidentally worked an 11-hour shift when I wasn't supposed to. A small dragon. That would be a fun shiny hunt to do. The white Flabebe. I know it's like the rarest one, so you might want to do like a breeding method because I think the Flabebes when they're hatch, they're the same as their parent color, but not 100% sure. Oh, I appreciate it, Max. Well, I hope you have a good night too. And I try to do at least 5 times a week. This week was a little different because I had a concert that I went to go see uh, earlier this week, and then yesterday I was planning on hopping on, but I found out some not the best news about some family health stuff. So just keep my family in thoughts and prayers and everything that everything does go well with the surgery coming up. Not for me, but for family member that I'm really close to and everything. So I, I I value our time together, and I don't ever want to force anything online and on this channel. So I figured it would be a little too mopey if I hopped on yesterday with it, with everything being so fresh. But again, it was really good talking with you, Maxwell and Small Dragon. I hope you guys hop on and see me on the next live stream that I end up doing. But you guys have a great night.